Larry Mack or something. Anyways, welcome to NASCAR Xfinity Series action from Chicagoland Speedway. It is the Pit Boss 300, the elimination race for the round of 8. 8 drivers are going to battle it out for a championship 4 appearance, but that is actually cut down to 7 now because the 24 of Urbane, that crew bringing fast cars to the track every week, won at Talladega 2 weeks ago, and that win right there was enough to send them to the championship 4. And let's get rolling. So 100 laps, 300 miles tonight here at Chicagoland Speedway. Ray Black Jr. Hosted some fast laps in practice. Ryan Truex, engine change to the rear, and Sheldon Creed, unapproved body modification. He's to the back as well. So Urbane on the inside, Jones on the outside. Brandon Jones trying to stay above that cutoff line. Green flag in the air, and the Pit Boss 300 is underway. Look at Riley Herbst. Brandon Jones, Riley Herbst looking to advance. Kyle Busch doing some double duty tonight. He's racing the number 10 for Colleague Racing. Tonight, the 24 made some contact with that outside wall. Almost gave up the lead early. He almost swept the round of 12. Has won the first 2 races of the round of 8 so far. Looking to sweep the round of 8. He's done that a lot in his career, but he leads lap 1 there. All right, Mr. Co-commentator, what do you think it's going to take to reach the championship 4 and lift that Xfinity Series championship trophy next Saturday night? I agree. We'll have to see how it plays out. Well, it's been fun back on Fox Tube TV for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So, as you all know, from when this league first started in 2020 up until this season, the first half of the Xfinity Series and Cup Series season and every Truck Series race was broadcast by us over here on Fox Tube TV. But from 2020 until this season, the Xfinity Series and Cup Series for the second half of the season, including the playoffs, would be streamed over on NBS TV. A new deal has us calling every Xfinity Series race, from the season opener at Daytona to the championship race, wherever it might be. It's a possible hint that it might not be at Vegas, or might not be at Phoenix, not Vegas, next season. So we'll have to see where it ends up. But every race, and then just about a month ago, it was announced that we would be calling the final 4 races of the NASCAR Xfinity Series season this season, and that started back at Talladega, and obviously will conclude on Saturday night in the desert at Phoenix Raceway. Team Urbane looking for the weekend sweep in all 3 series. Truck race won by Carson Baker. NASCAR Cup Series race won by Kyle Voiles. And the Boss Man looking to win the Xfinity Series race here at Chicagoland, as he's already approaching lap traffic. So a couple cars already a lap down. Matt Mills, the next victim. He was a playoff contender at one point. He got a little loose there. I think the 24 might have got into him a little bit. All right, so you see the 24 car is fast early. As Timmy Hill gets sideways, he's going to spin out. Hold that thought, because we're going to see a caution here. And there it is, the first caution of the evening, brought out courtesy of Timmy Hill spinning out. So what we were going to ask was, you see the 24 off to a good start, showing the speed. what do you think it's going to take for these other cars to catch him? Because some of these guys, you know, they're in a must-win situation. Joe Graff Jr., David Starr, those guys are in a must-win situation. They have to win to make the championship four. What is it going to take to catch up from 20th and 29th place to get up to the leader and chase him down as we're getting ready for the restart? Yeah, maybe just a little bit of that, but the green flag is back out. Back up into the gears they go. Brandon Jones and Urbane again. Urbane clears for the lead yet again. Brandon Jones, if he can stay up here, he's definitely in. I think Allgaier's up here, so if it stays like this, it would be Urbane, Jones, Herbst, and Allgaier in the championship four. How about Ryan Sieg? Didn't make the playoffs. Hasn't made the playoffs since this league has existed. But he's still up there, and he's just because he's a non-playoff contender does not mean he is ineligible for a win here today. The lead for second place between John Hunter Nemechek and Brandon Jones is a battle. As we are approaching the 10 to go mark, it will actually be 10 to go at the line this time here in the opening stage. Alright, so final 10 laps here in stage 1. 24 cars looking great. Nice UniFirst Uniforms car. That scheme has always been nice. Also a big announcement for Team Urbane. And Motley Motorsports, co-owned by Urbane and Voiles, has some announcements to make, and those will be made the week of championship week, so sometime this week. Those comments will be made, or those announcements will be made via the social media. And of course, once those announcements are made, we will have them in our broadcast. So 24 has a lead off of Brandon Jones again. It's about almost 8 seconds. With 7 laps to go in the opening stage, running down lap traffic again. Only one caution so far in this race. We saw like 25 of them in the Cup Series race. To the outside of Matt Mills goes the 24. And slide job to the inside of the 93. How about that? Timmy Hill running 32nd after that spin. As look at Matt DiBenedetto. Probably not the best way to announce him and introduce him on the track, but running 30th there, getting ready to pass for 29th. Joe Nemechek was just lapped. And fun fact, he is in the championship for the Craftsman Truck Series. Joe Graff Jr., one of the cars that has to win to make the championship for. Chad Fincham, him and the 20 of Urbane had issues in the Cup race. The 20 said he was going to retaliate. Oh, the 24 tried to go for it there. He said he was going to retaliate in Xfinity. He gets him. He does not follow Landon Castle's #1 rule of stock car racing, but I don't think he cares. He got him. Well, what do you think of that? That is just crazy. He got his retaliation. Did not follow Landon Castle's #1 rule of stock car racing, but he got his retaliation for that Cup Series race. I guess it's a good thing I missed on that first one because I just now thought about it. Right hooking him into the wall probably is not smart. Back to green we go. Final lap of stage 1. What a wild stage it's been. 2 cautions. We're going to get a third here to end this stage. John Hunter Nemechek going for second. He's currently got it over Brandon Jones. Okay. Brandon Jones with a run back on the outside. One of those two is going to get it. John Hunter Nemechek in second. On his outside, Brandon Jones coming back to the line. In the grass goes the 24. He wins stage 1. And it was John Hunter Nemechek over Brandon Jones. '24 has opted to pit and goes back to 25th place as we get ready to restart for stage number 2. And green flag is out. So it's John Hunter Nemechek, the control car, as a result of the 24 pitting. Big push coming to the back of Sage Karam. He gets up the track as a result of it. Oh, what a run on the inside for the 24. Ryan Truex gets a push now. Oh, sideways goes Sammy Smith. 24 had to lift. Haley Deegan's got to get, and Brandon Brown's got to get up there more if they want to try to get into the championship 4. Kyle Busch running 11th. Right now it would be Allgaier, Herbst, Jones, and Urban. If it continues like this, look at Jones going for the lead. Jones gets pushed out there. They're side by side for the lead. Oh, it was a tie at the line, I'm pretty sure, for the lead. I don't know who led that lap. But the 24 carries his speed into the turn, so it's a 19-lap stage 2. Team Urban looking for another sweep of the stages. And back out to a big gap goes the 24. Let's ride along with the 24 for a lap. Never mind, the fourth caution is out. We'll ride along with him on this restart. This is the helmet cam. Nice lap ran there by the 24. There's a car out of the race as a result of that most recent caution. And 10 laps complete of 19 here in stage 2. And we're going to go side by side for a couple laps. You're watching the Pit Boss 300 here on FoxTube TV. Five laps to go in stage 2 as we welcome you back to the Pit Boss 300 here on FoxTube TV. 24 is cruising through lap traffic, trying to sweep the stages. This would be the third race Team Urbane, and really the whole weekend that Team Urbane would sweep the stages if it continues like this. Last night, stages were won by Carson Baker and Kyle Voiles. In the Cup Series, Kyle Voiles swept the stages, went on to win the race. And David Starr gets moved up the track by his boss, essentially, one of them. '24, though, looking to sweep the stages here. How about, there was a 1-2-3 finish in stage 2 of the last night's truck race. All three of the Team Urbane trucks. 1-2-3 finish. It was Baker, Voiles, and then Urbane. The finishing order of stage 2 in the top 5. last night of the truck race. How about that? A nice team sweep. They would like to get a sweep of the stages in all 3 races this week. And, ooh, did the 36 of Decker get bumped there by the 24 of Urbane? I don't think so. It didn't look like the 36 got loose. To the outside of Josh Williams goes the 24. '24 is running it against the wall. All right, here we go. Final lap, stage 2. Kyle Busch will be running next weekend's season finale in the number 10 as well. Currently running 12th in this race, but off turn 4 for the final time. Team Urbane gets their sweep of the stages in all 3 races, as Urbane wins stage 2 here in the Xfinity Series race as well. Brown and Deegan got to start making up time and getting track position if they want to make it into the championship 4.